Just got in the wrong car. Oh my god. It's good, YouTube. It's your girl Deja, and I know it's been a minute, y'all. I know it's been a minute, and that's why I'm here to explain everything, what's been going on, how I've been, all the questions. But right now, y'all see I don't have my nose ringing. I lost my nose ring in my sleep last night, so I'm about to go get me a quick one from the beauty supply real quick because my nose hole ain't never closed, and it's not about to start after having this thing for about 6-7 years. So no, I'm about to go get me a nose ring and probably stop by Tim Hortons. I hate y'all. I literally hate going outside with a bonnet on, y'all. But what I was planning on doing, which I'm still gonna do, is do my hair as I'm explaining to y'all what's been going on with me, where I've been, the things that's been helping me, and my mental state right now. And I was gonna take my braids out one by one as I was explaining to y'all. I had like the 4-part, and I had 2 braids in each. But I went home yesterday, and I tell y'all, I was so ready to take my hair down because I've been ready to kind of like take my hair down, well, fix it up, and then I put the rubber band kind of tight. So I had started noticing like little bumps around my hair, well, on this side, and then I felt one back here. So I'm like, nah, let me pop these rubber bands. So when I do them again, I'm gonna just put it a little looser. I wanted to take my hair down yesterday, but I couldn't really do that because, well, I could have like did the video yesterday, but I was just so tired. Like yesterday I had to work and everything, so I was just so tired. So I'm like, I'm gonna do it on a Saturday. The sun was gone, so I wanted to do, you have like natural light, I see the natural sunlight, so I didn't record the video yesterday. But so I'm about to head to the beauty supply, and the beauty supply is literally like in the same parking lot as Tim Hortons. So that's what I'm going to do. Boston is with his grandma's house, and yeah, y'all, I'm really still kind of tired, but that's something I'm going to talk about in the video, like me really kind of like pushing myself. I don't see how people can have a bonnet on and come outside and it's hot out here. This is making me more hot. Like, what? This is ghetto. Y'all, this is ghetto. I don't like it. I don't like. So, y'all, I can tell y'all what, like, I got planned for my channel now. The things I want to do for my channel, like, it was hard for me to find my niche. And they say you should have a niche, quote unquote, a niche. And I've always been the type to, like, I'm not sure if I want a niche because that's putting myself in a box. Like, because me, I love to talk. I want to do like podcasts. I want to do like girl talk videos, and I want to do vlogs. But then again, I want to do like book reviews, and I want to do like motherhood type videos, and I want to do, so it's like so many videos I want to do, and it's like not so much of a niche, quote unquote, for that. And I wouldn't say that I'm a vlogger because, well, maybe I am. But yeah, I just find like a niche is like a little bit of putting yourself in a box. So it's not more so I have a niche. It's not something that I'm fully concentrated on because it's more than one thing that I want to do. So I had to take a break from that because I felt like I had to have a niche. And it's okay for me personally. I think it's very okay to not have a niche. Because why do we have to put ourselves in a box? Why do we have to like, okay, on this channel I'm going to be vlogging, or I'm going to be talking about this and I'm going to be talking about that, and then you create a whole new channel and it's focused on one thing. My channel is not going to be about one thing. Having a niche to me is more just for the aesthetic, for it to be more aesthetically pleasing, and I don't care about that. I want my channel to be a place like, oh, Deja has talked about that on her video on her page, or she talked about that too, or Deja went through that, she made a video about it, like, or they just do that. She could learn, like, you know, like, it's just certain stuff. They just got in the wrong car. Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna try these nail tips. I was gonna try the nails, y'all. I was, but I had to think of it. Like, I'm not a long nail tip person, and they didn't have no short nails. So my nose so small, y'all. So I have to get like a small nose ring. So I hope this one is not too big, but. Oh my god, it looks so big. Maybe it's just something I gotta get used to. I don't know, y'all. I really don't know. It's big. I don't need to look at too big. Tim Hortons. It's a caramel, like cold iced coffee, frozen coffee. I'm not sure. But I stopped going to Starbucks. I probably will only get a refresher from Starbucks. Overpriced. I always, like, I get coffee in the morning because I'm a teacher. So I wake up in the morning, I get me some coffee. And if I go to Starbucks, either the line is always long, but that's not even the reason I stopped going to Starbucks. The reason I stopped going to Starbucks is because I would wake up, go get me some Starbucks, and I would still be tired all day. Like, the coffee don't help. I'm just drinking it just to drink it. So I had stopped getting Starbucks. I don't think I would get from Starbucks is a refresher. But I go to Dunkin' Donuts almost every other morning, or I take a break every other week or something like that. I go to Dunkin'. And I tell you, I go get Dunkin's coffee and I be okay. I usually just get either a small or a medium, and I promise you, either or be perfectly fine for me in the morning, get me right together. So I'm like, and I'm not about to be at Starbucks like, oh, can I get this coffee and then get an extra shot of espresso? No, I shouldn't have to do all that for my coffee to wake me up. No, so I go to Dunkin', or sometimes I go to Tim Hortons to get like a cold cut because I don't know, but Dunkin's is really cheap, really good. I get the same thing, medium coffee, caramel, sugar, and caramel every day. Or I might switch it and get like vanilla. I just went to the store at the back of my apartment. I'm about to go back to my building and park. But I really like a list down of the things, the topics that like the questions that people would typically ask. So with that being said, let me walk in the house. Get all my hair supplies ready. You know, set up my camera. Okay, y'all, so I'm back. And this time my hair was parting force. And I'm just going to straighten, like, put the buns back up. I'm just use some Got2b. At first I used spritz and beeswax, and I'm not gonna put no more beeswax in my hair. But so it's just like this, and then I had 2 braids in each. So that's what we about to do. So I got like 4 questions, and then these my answers. So the first question I got that people probably would ask is, where have I been? So y'all, I just been like MIA because it was just some things that I had to deal with, like mentally, all that, spiritually, financially, all that. So yeah, I was falling back on bills. I was still mourning the passing of Boston's dad. I was just going through jobs like crazy. Like, I didn't work there because I'm a teacher, y'all, so I didn't probably work there like 3-4 different schools last year. Worked at Amazon. Like, one school I just left. Was going through stuff, and then mentally, like I said, I was still mourning the passing of Boston's dad. And I really thought I was ready to be consistent with YouTube because, you know, I was just trying to get my mind off a lot of stuff, and then, you know, I wasn't trying to stay in like a depressed mode. So I'm like, let me just get back into my YouTube, try to get back to myself. But that wasn't enough. Like, I really had to like dive into what's going on in my head and everything else. So I was just really like, you know, doing it. Because last year, before I left my first teaching job in May, I was just like really going through it, like doing things that I wouldn't normally do. And because I was still mourning, because my Boston dad passed away in March of 2022. So last year I was still going through the motions and things like that. So that's where we about to move on to my next question, which is what's been helping me. I had to really like step back and look at every concept in my life and figure out what I wanted to do. So y'all, I started journaling. I started spending more time with myself, going on self dates. I would go out to eat by myself, go get like a drink, or I didn't went downtown. If you're from Detroit, you know what the Riverwalk is. But I didn't went to the Riverwalk and just spending time with myself. I started doing yoga, meditating, just learning myself. I started to look at everything in my life and just started to think what's good for me and what's not good for me, and like if the people around me is benefiting me. If y'all see me looking down, it's a mirror right here, and I can see more closer than the camera. So, but yeah. So I just started learning myself more, learning my hobbies. I like to do jigsaw puzzles. I love jigsaw puzzles. I like to read, and that's another thing that I said I'm getting into, but I'm gonna do it on my TikTok. It's gonna be book reviews of the books that I've read. I read, I think, 6 books this year, and my goal was 10. So I still got time. I got a couple books that I want to read. I have like self-care books. I have you know, fictional books, fictional, you know, all different kinds of books. Like, I don't have just like certain books, but I do have self-care books. I was getting into those. Like, I have this book called Good Vibes, Good Life. That book is amazing. I read that book twice. Really love it. I got Atomic Habits, but I haven't read that one. I read like a chapter or 2, but I haven't read that one because really I've been into my like my fictional books, my, you know, books. Like, I got this book called Housemaid. I got Housemaid 1 and 2 by Frida McFadden. And, you know, so I've been reading them kind of books. I've been writing. I've been, well, music always been like a therapy for me. So I listen to a lot of music. I actually wrote a few songs and poems. But yeah, so I done did that. Y'all, I done dived into getting more spiritual, more so. And I feel like with spirituality, it don't just mean like crystals, you know, tarot cards and things like that. I really believe like it's learning yourself, loving to be with just yourself, be around yourself, you know, really loving your body, taking care of yourself, prioritizing. So I've been on that journey for 2 years now, and you know, I have my ups and downs. Like, I didn't have my moments where I'm just, oh my God, like I just want to give up, but you know, I kept going, and now I'm to the point where I'm just ready to, I'm learning my life's purpose. So I've been learning my life's purpose, taking care of myself better. Like I said, I've been doing yoga, meditating, just working out, trying to stay organized more. So it's a lot. It's a lot that comes with it. Every day I'm learning more and more about myself, what I like and don't like. And I'm not just saying what relationships within myself, setting healthy boundaries with everybody and myself. Because I'm learning discipline. It's like, it's really hard, but you have to keep your faith and keep going and just know everything will be better. So can't just keep putting yourself down. You have to, you know, build yourself up, because you're the first person that should be investing in yourself. So whether it's whatever you want to call investing in yourself would look like, but for me, it's learning myself, taking care of myself. Yes, I feel like getting your nails and your hair done and stuff, that's maintenance. That's not like learning yourself or doing self-love. Like, you can put it as self-love, but I feel like it's more so maintenance and keeping yourself up, your appearance. So learning how to do hair. I didn't learn how to do hair. I was trying to learn how to do nails. I'm still going to get back into that too. So it's like a lot. I didn't took my EKG class. So this is my next question. Like, what have I been up to? So, like I said, I've been learning myself. I didn't take an EKG class. I gotta take my state test, my cert test. It's called an NCC test, something like that. But yeah. So learning how to do hair. Like, I know how to do stitch braids, box braids. I haven't really got into like ponytails and stuff. I really just do that on myself. What else? I know how to put a wig on myself. Not anybody, like, it's just certain stuff I know how to do on myself, and then certain stuff I know how to do on other people. Like, I could do stitch braids and box braids and all that on somebody else, but on myself, This is the foreparts, you know. Hair a little frizzy. That's what they got to be. So yeah, I just been like I said, learning to be myself, trying to maintain, stay organized, figure out what I want to do in life. And it's crazy because when I was younger, I've always knew that is something big for me, something big for my life. Because listen, y'all, when I was a kid, I was the type of kid that is just like, I would call the numbers on the television. I would look up stuff on Google, like, I'm making my camera shake. But I would be like looking stuff on Google. Like, I always wanted to be an actress and a model. So y'all, I would be on Google like actor auditions, modeling auditions. Like, I would be doing all that. I was the one that would be doing all that. Because I always knew it was something big for my life. And mind you, I'm like, how old am I? Like, probably like 11, 12, doing this, like, on Google. Because I got my own phone, my own little tablet and stuff. I'm on Google typing in stuff. And this one company emailed me back. So I'm like, oh, what you do? I was so scared to tell my mama, y'all. I was so scared to tell my mama that I was on Google looking up modeling acting auditions, because I wanted to do that so bad. Like, I still want to model and stuff. I'm still, like I said, I'm getting my life on track, y'all. I'm about to be 25. Okay, I'm about to be 25 on Halloween. So it's so much I want to do for my life and get done. And I feel like I'm on my tunnel vision. Like, I heard that song by Tim's Wickedest. That's how I feel. I'm on my tunnel vision. Like, that's how I feel. But, so I was so scared to tell my mama, like, I got an audition. I was so scared because I thought she was going to be like, why are you don't even know. This could be anything. Like, I think she was about to be sitting here, like, really, like, yelling at me and stuff. And no, she was like, okay. So she had actually, like, took me and stuff, like, took me I had outfit, girl, y'all. I had everything. She got my hair done. I had me a new dress, you know, some little heels, everything. So we went, and y'all, I was so nervous. Like, I was so nervous. So when they came in the room, when they called my name and stuff, I'm like, oh, snaps. So I get in the room, they asking me questions, y'all. I couldn't even get my words out. I was so nervous. Like, mind you, I'm like 11, 12 years old. So I'm like, I'm so freaking nervous. And they asked me like what I want to like act on, like what platform, like what channel I want to act on. And I'm just like, Disney. Like, that was my main one, like Disney and was it Nickelodeon? Yeah, Nickelodeon. So it was like Disney and Nickelodeon. So they were just asking me all these questions, like, yo, I'm just stumbling on my words, like, can't get my words out at all. So, but yeah, I always knew, like, it was something big I wanted to do in my life. And then I used to always watch YouTube videos, like, always, y'all. It was just, I had my own tablet. When I got my own tablet, everything, it was over. I'm watching YouTube, like, every day, like, and I always wanted to be a YouTuber. So I'm like, when I got older, that was me. I was that one. And then, as I got older, I had heard this story. And long story short, y'all, I was like not supposed to be here. Like, not on no, the doctor said she won't be, not on no like that. Like, it was something deeper than that. And I understand, like, it's not like we all go through that, oh, I'm too young type. That's what it was. Like, my parents thought they was just too young. You know how it go when people think they're too young to have a kid, or, you know, just not ready at the time, which I understand. So my mom went, and, you know, they asked her questions. She was crying, and long story short, they went on with the procedure, and here I am still. So, like, my life is like, I have a big purpose for my life, and I always knew when I was a kid, like, I always wanted to be doing something like big or giving back to the community or something. Like, so it's so many things that I want to do, or I'm going to do, I'm going to get done. And so that look funny, but yeah, so I'll be telling myself, like, when I get down and out, or I feel in a bad mood, all this is a part of my journey. Like, everything that's happening is happening for a reason. So I don't keep myself down. I learned through my lessons, like, you have to sit down and actually think about, like, what did you learn in the process of going through this? Or what did you miss? And, you know, things like that. You can't, you know, put yourself down. You just be like, oh, this happened, and I don't know what to do. Or don't keep putting yourself down. You have to try to look at a better picture or a better view of it, and see what could you change the next time around that something like that happens. So you don't want to be like putting yourself down in a bad mood even more. Like, go to therapy, get help, talk to a friend, talk to anybody, try to get some advice, you know. Look up things on Google to help you. It's so many, you know, things that you can do, or try to do, or try to look at it in a positive way, you know. So I try to stay positive with anything. Like, if I fill out a job application and I never get the call back, or I call and they tell me that they chose someone else, I just look at it as, it's something better out here for me. That was a no from God, so it's time to look for something better, or try to, you know, manifest something better, and put in the work and try to, you know, find something better. Because it was obviously something in that job that you probably wasn't going to like, or, you know, probably regretted that you even filled out the application for, and now you mad at everybody at the job or the job itself. So don't complain. And then at the same time, be grateful because you even have a job. Some people don't even have a job. Some people don't even, like, you work in minimum wage, or you got this, or you not where you thought you would be. This is all, everything is a part of your journey. So you just have to look at everything in a positive light, and don't just be like, oh, I didn't get the job, man. This is so irritating. I keep filling out job application after job application. Them jobs that you filling out for is not aligning with you. Them jobs is not the job for you. And instead of just looking at it in a negative light, sit down and think, what do you actually want to do? Like, what kind of work do you actually want to do? Do you want to start your own business? And that's why I'm gonna make a video about things that I wish I knew growing up, because I'm about to be 25, and y'all, it's some things that I wish I knew. Try to just keep yourself positive. And that goes on to my next question, like, within myself, like, where am I at mentally? Mentally, that's where I'm at. I'm at the point where, no, I'm thinking, this is how I think, not, you don't have to think like I'm thinking, but this is how I'm thinking. Like, I came here for a purpose. I wasn't supposed to be here, I feel like, and it's just, I'm here for a purpose. Everybody have their own purpose. So I'm thinking more positive. I'm seeing the light in dark situations, and no one is here to save me. That's it. Like, can't nobody save me but myself. So I can't keep myself down and out, like, but yeah, like, can't nobody save me but myself. And I always knew that it was something big that I wanted to do with my life, and I knew I was gonna be somebody big, and it's just a matter of figuring it out. Like, I speak positivity in my life. Like, I don't talk down on myself like, oh girl, you did this. Like, I'm not saying don't take accountability for what you do, because you definitely take accountability for what you do. Like, dealing with somebody and you know that they're not right for you, and this and that, and you, oh, he did this and he did that and this. But at some point, you have to take accountability, because after so long, you're learning somebody. So sit down, like I said, and dwell in it. Like, think about it. Like, and I'm not saying dwell in it, put yourself down, but dwell in it and figure out what went wrong and how can you change it in the next situation. Like, so that's what I do. I don't be looking at my little hair like this, because I know it look funny, but it's a process, y'all. Trust in the process. But yeah, so I just talk positive within myself. Then where I'm at mentally, I'm very aware of certain things. I'm very aware of certain things that I need to fix within myself, or that I need to change within myself, or, you know, and it's okay to acknowledge them things and not put yourself down about it and just work through it. Like, it's okay to be like, oh dang, like, I learned my attachment style recently, and it's just like, okay, boom, this is how I know, okay, how can I heal this? It's no, oh dang, I'm this person, I never find of somebody that can deal with me, da, 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 da. No. Okay, boom, I learned my attachment style. What's next? How can I heal my attachment style? Okay, this is ways that I can heal myself. I can take myself on dates. I can meditate. I can do breathing exercises. Like, it's so much things, you know, so many things that you can do, like, to help yourself. You know, you can't always think like that's always depending on somebody else to put you in a higher energy. That's a attachment style, an unhealthy attachment style. So you have to learn how to get yourself in a great mood and give yourself that good energy. You know, tell yourself some affirmations, or, you know, meditate on your feelings and figure out why you're feeling like that, or, you know, things like that. Like, you can really turn your negative energy, your negative thoughts into positive thoughts, and turn your positive thoughts into reality. So that's what I have been doing. That's what I've been getting into. It's many ways that you can learn yourself. So, but y'all, this is the style that I'm doing. I'm gonna come back when it's done. Y'all see me do this side. So all I did was put my hair in a ponytail, split it in two, put that up, and then split the, split the other one in two like this and braid my hair. So we're gonna do that. Okay, so y'all, I'm done with the braids. I'm about to dip them so the ends can curl. But I don't think I fully answered that last question, which was how am I mentally? Mentally right now, I'm very like I said, I'm very aware, and I'm you know, still learning myself and learning how to deal with all my different emotions, and not sort of say like, how can I like suppress them, but actually working through them and journaling. So me personally, I don't care what it is. I get a composition notebook, or I'll get my phone, my notes, or voice memos, and I would just in the moment, or if it's like in a moment I really have to write this down, or I really have to get this out, or like so I'll do that. So I'll journal, I'll write in my notes, I'll do voice memos, a notebook, or you know, I just do things. So I'm going to make another video actually about all that, and all the things that I'm saying to y'all, it's not like I'm just saying it because I learned it from somebody else. I'm saying it because I'm going through, or I went through it and I learned from it, you know. So all the things I'm saying is just not, everybody have their own unique story and everything, and this is my story. So you guys can come on my journey, because I'm going to be recording more about things, how to reinvent yourself, how to learn about yourself, and things like that, the things that I've done and things that I've learned. And it's some story time, some girl talks, some motherhood things, so all that type of things. And I'll be on TikTok doing like book reviews or get ready with me's and things like that. So you guys can come on my journey, because I really feel my frontal lobe developing, because like I told y'all, I'm about to be 25 in October, and it's just something like I just had like a spiritual awakening, like something snapped in my head, like, you know, I know, we know this is not how you want your life to be. So it's things that I have to do to change, and it's some things that I can mention to you guys that I'm learning myself, or getting into myself, and or already accomplished that goal. So this is my journey, and we're about to. So I'm about to dip my hair, and then I'll show you guys afterwards. Okay, so I dip my ends. So like I was saying, guys, this is my journey, and I want to say that I appreciate everybody that was still watching my old videos, still liking them, still commenting on them, and that just gave me more motivation to like keep going. But it's so much stuff that I want to talk about. Like, I've learned that for YouTube, for me, I like to talk. But y'all, this is the ends. This is curl. I'm gonna do my edges, but this is the hairstyle. Okay, just something quick, don't have to last too long, simple. But yeah, follow me with my journey, and I'm gonna try to be more consistent. Like I said, I'm still working through and learning through things, so bear with me. And yeah.